before for in the female section is International Master Divya Deshmukh from India.
Divya, first of all, how was the entire, the hall? It was electrifying when you went up there.
Yes, I loved it actually. When everybody just started cheering and then the national anthem started playing and it is almost a core memory for me now, like the national anthem playing, and even though it didn't start at first, everybody started singing. It was so nice.
And the entire crowd applauded into it. You know, there were these boys, like open prizes still left.
Yes.
But everyone thought this is over, like when you came on stage.
Yeah.
But it must have felt really special. Maybe after a long time, the Indian national anthem was played, or?
I think it was last played when I won Asians.
Oh, that's not too far away. Like you won in 2023.
Yes. So.
You are the Asian champion now the World Junior Girls champion. You won the Sharjah Challengers recently. You had a great performance at Grenke Chess. This is going really well, this year and the last few months.
It is definitely going beyond my expectations, and I'm glad, and I hope that this is the foundation for more bigger achievement,
which would be GM title and so on. Yes. Right. Divya, I want to go through this tournament because you played an amazing event. Just roughly, maybe we can go through a bit of each game. You played a first round Anupam Srikumar.
Okay.
She is actually quite a talented girl, although her rating has...
everybody here is talented.
And it was very tough for you. It was this Alapin and you were a pawn up in this double rook endgame. Very tough to win.
Yes. I was actually surprised by her opening choice, and I was not prepared, and I was resting after Sharjah mainly, so I didn't really have anything prepared against it. But okay, I think the first few rounds I had to grind out a win, but then it started getting a bit easier after that.
Yes, this was one question I wanted to know, like, why did you decide to play this event? Because clearly you were the top seed by a huge margin around.
Honestly, I did not expect to be the top seed by such a huge margin. Like, World Junior is such a prestigious and reputed tournament. I thought, okay, I'll play, it'll be a competition. But no, I had so many people expecting me, like, no, you must win this. But thankfully, none of the pressure came from my parents or from my family or anybody. So I was chill in that way and only had expectations from myself. So, and I think one of the major reasons I decided was that I didn't have anything to play right now. And also it was happening in India, so.
Generally,
All
it's
the
very risky to play in India.
I know,
they say.
it is very risky
But
to
you
play.
do it all the time. You become national champion twice. So for you, it's normal.
I would still say it is very risky to play in India. Like, I had no idea what was going to happen. I just kept my expectations low कि ठीक है, यहाँ पे अभी rating थोड़ा नीचे जाएगा, ठीक है.
24-50.
हाँ, थोड़ा उधर तक जाएगा, पर ठीक है, देख लेंगे, manage कर लेंगे.
Because when you came to this event and as you said you were the top seed by such a huge margin,
Yes.
it feels sometimes like, oh no, what is this? You know, I remember I played one tournament and I was the top seed by a huge gap and I was feeling very uneasy. And I was like, why did I come here?
Yeah, I also had those thoughts, but it's okay, it worked out in the end.
And the second seed was very strong
She
player.
is very strong, yes.
Mariam
Yes.
Makarchian. We'll come to that game. In the second game, you played Sherali Patnaik and this very cool maneuver, knight g1 to e2 to c3 to d5. I really loved it.
Give me a moment, I need to remember my game. Wait, what did I do against
You were
her?
with the white pieces there. You got a big advantage actually in that game.
What opening was it? See, I am this tired that I don't remember my own games.
Okay, then we'll skip that because maybe it was not that. We go to the next one where you played with Tejaswini and there was a c4 pawn, a square weakness. You
Yes,
got your
yes,
knight there.
I remember that,
And then
yes.
the queen end game.
Yes. Okay, Tejaswini, she just messed up in the opening. So I think it got easier for me after that. And I just had to, grind it a bit out.
And then you brought your king in. That was very cute.
Yes. I like that game. It was good.
And then you had this king hunt against Abdinova Narmin.
Oh yeah, I like that game too. I was very surprised actually when she played Queen D2. I'm like, am I missing something? But also the opening didn't really work out for her. She spent a lot of time, so she was under a lot of pressure. So yes, I
That
like
was
that
a cool game.
Thank you.
And then you had the toughest game perhaps of yours
Yes.
against Ayan.
Yes.
And you played with this move BG4
Yeah.
and she just took it.
Yes.
Did you say to yourself, oh my god, where
Yeah.
have I landed up?
Yes. She took it with such confidence, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm stuck in theory now. And that too, I'm in a worse situation.
It's like -2 almost.
I know. It was horrible. I hadn't played Nidov in quite a few years, so I thought, okay, let's just play it out. But it backfired, but somehow I managed to consolidate, and then it was just a pity that she blundered her knight.
She told us the story that it was move 40 and she
I
was
know.
like, I want to go and wash my face, let me just make a move.
Yeah.
And she just plays king e4 and
Yeah.
and you said you were sorry for her.
Yes, if it happened to me, I would have the same reaction. I'd be crying on the board.
And then you faced Mariam. This was a key round. I think you would have also felt it. But you had black pieces. You drew with just ease in this semi-Slav.
Okay, it was not with ease.
No?
But I mean, the game, see, all of my games, they look very smooth here, or like half of them, they look smooth. But the energy, the efforts,
Of course.
it's just, yeah.
That would be true, that there was a lot of effort, but just like there was,
the game
there was no fluctuation.
It was just a, draw.
Right. And then actually it helped that Ayan drew with her, Mariam. So you got this half-point lead.
That was that round?
I mean,
That
not
was
that
before, I
round, but
think.
she drew against her at
Yes.
some point. So you
Yeah,
had beaten
yeah.
Ayan, and
Yes,
so in that
yes.
sense, you always had this half a point ahead of Mariam.
Yes, yeah.
And then you played against this Normin, and it was a King's Indian defense.
Oh yeah.
And it was a very simple win somehow.
Yes, she just got stuck in prep, I guess. And then it was just a very dubious position for her, and it was an easy win.
And then Rakshita, I think you both have go long back in
Yes.
time.
Yeah, she's actually, I think, my first chess friend. I'm not sure. Like, we were 7 or 8 when I met her in Iran, and we were playing on the swings. And we have such a huge history. That game,
I think that we spoke about it in one of
Yes.
our interviews, the French defense.
yes.
I think you played really well with this idea of a4, a3, then knight a4.
Yes.
And she made a mistake with
Yeah,
rook d6.
rook d6 was unfortunate.
Right. and that gave you a win. And then your very nice win with Sachi Jain, where you just
Okay,
got...
this was I guess probably the easiest win.
But you had to take a lot of time somehow.
Yes.
Like you had come down to 5 minutes, and at some point I thought, okay, you're winning, but you have just 5 minutes left.
I was actually trying to find the smoothest way to win, so I found a couple, but yeah, I was just trying to find the smoothest one. That's why I took time.
Right. And that last round, coming to it, I think, tell us firstly, when you went back to the room after Sachi's game, what was your mindset? Did you prepare for the last round a lot?
No, I went for dinner and then I watched something, and I told you the story, but I didn't have much going on in my mind. I just thought, okay.
You told me the story, but the viewers don't know.
No, it's better if the viewers don't know. So, so then, okay. I'm so tired. Bye bye.
And you have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow.
Yes.
So you have to leave at 3 a.m.
Yes.
But generally, I know that when people win, they can go on for some time.
Actually, every time I finish a tournament, my body collapses. I think it happens to a lot of chess players because you're just holding so much in, so many feelings, so much efforts, and you're just focused on the tournament, and when it ends, your body gives up. At least mine does.
Right. And then you fall ill also sometimes.
Yes, you fall ill sometimes. I'm hoping this is not the time I fall ill. Okay, so last round. Okay, so I didn't prepare much. I went to sleep. I was mostly thinking, okay, I thought, okay, of course, I'm in a better situation because even if I draw, I most likely should win the tournament. But I didn't want to, leave it to fate. So I decided, okay, let's just try something simple, and I'll just try to grind out an endgame or just try to grind out a simple position. If it happens, it happens. And I got my chances. Even though she surprised me in the opening, I think she was going all out because if she won, I think I don't remember. But yeah, it worked out for me in the end, and I was just trying to be solid the entire time. But then I got my chances, so yeah.
And you converted also very smoothly. You never let the win go.
Yes, that is the only point of my whole game. I am not going to do something stupid and let the win go. Let me just be chill, solid, and even if I'm winning, I'll take it slow.
And with this, you become the world junior champion, the 4th in India, after Hampi, Harika, Soumya, and yourself.
Thank you.
That's a very nice group of people to be with.
Yes, yes.
And Divya, just of late, as we talk about it, your play has been phenomenal. What are your next aims? Where can we see you next in action? Everyone's just waiting for you to play, and also you'll be in the Olympiad A team this time. I guess you would be on board 4 perhaps, something like that.
Yes. I don't have any immediate plans. Olympiad, of course. But right now I just want to go back home. I just want to chill, sleep, catch up on sleep, and yeah.
Who are you most excited to meet?
My parents.
Did you talk to them?
I did. I called my dad after winning the tournament, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm in the hospital. I'm in a meeting. I'll call you later." So I'm like, "Okay, fine." And Mama was actually the first person I spoke to on call after I came back.
Beautiful.
She's not asking me about it. She's like, "तूने खाया क्या? तूने breakfast किया क्या?" नहीं, मैंने नहीं किया. तू अभी जाके lunch कर.
And also you eat very less.
Yes.
We have proof of that. So, but Divya, take some rest. Congratulations and good luck. We'll be waiting to see you in action again.
Thank you.